Good, strong leadership, effective leadership, productive leadership involves being very clear and being very certain. Two things, being clear and certain is something that I greatly aspire to. And because of the old accountant in me, the old CPA in me, it sometimes I have to chase after it. Why? Because my brain can sometimes be overly analytical. It wants to analyze every little detail, and there are times I admit when I second guess myself. So I have been wanting for the past couple of months to update my service offerings to make them more clear, easier for the consumer to understand, easier for me to explain and to give them names, to make them simple, to make them templates, if you will, that are easily repeatable for both the workshops and the coaching packages. And after a couple months of working on this, which required me to take a step back, have a bird's eye view, again, something that I sometimes struggle with, I'm very excited to say I've succeeded, and I'm very excited about them. I'm very excited to share them with you. They are posted now on my website. You can go to www.eqicoach.com, and under the service offerings for both workshops and coaching, you can read about them and see them. So I'm hoping that you'll agree with me that you're finding them easier to understand. And again, very clear about the power that lies behind the assessment tool called the EQI 2.0. It's a very, very powerful tool that took me at least 3 years, I would say, of working with it and writing my book to explain it, to explain how I've used it. I guess I should say. I'm not wanting to be presumptuous that I have some kind of explanation that MHS Incorporated, who owns it, doesn't have. No, that's not it. It's my experience that I've had and my client's experience of using the tool and seeing the transformation that it can create for people. Taking people from a place of, let's say, uncertainty in their leadership skills, lack of clarity, like I'm talking about in my service offerings that I've just redone, to a place where they feel very sure, very solid, very grounded. And when a person feels that way and they know exactly why they're excited about being a leader, that reaches direct reports, staff, employees, managers at all levels like nothing else does. Why? Because it's that combination of the mind and the heart that transfers so well that people can feel that energy, that excitement, that enthusiasm, and then they want to be a part of it. So who wouldn't want that transformation that is, so life-changing and career-changing, and it can help people create momentum so that they keep moving forward instead of being stalled out. I went through the same process, all these things, as I sat down over the last couple of months to enhance the description. I mean, the service offerings are essentially the same. It's the way I described them, the language that I used, because I wanted to hone that language so it would be clear to my audience and as many people as possible so that it lands better. Anyway, I went through those times of being not certain, times of struggling with what words to use, and hopefully I'm modeling that to you so you can see what it looks like. And then the joy, sometimes it gets overwhelming, but the joy you feel, or I feel, and hopefully my clients feel, as they get through that process and reach the end point, get to a certain spot, the joy is just unimaginably exciting and positive, and it's life-giving and energy charging. So I invite you to look at, in your own leadership, in your own career, Where might you be feeling confused? Where might you be feeling overwhelmed? Where might you feel stalled out? And then what do you want to do about that? How do you want to move forward? How do you want to be more certain? Find clarity. Because once you do, I promise you, you will feel very energized about whatever service or career that you're in. And you'll be more effective and more productive and more positive. And like I said, who does not want that? I'd be curious if you'd share with me, please, what it is you're facing and what challenges you're facing and how you are dealing with them and how you're overcoming them. I think everybody would benefit from that.